Hi all and welcome to Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition, Deathinitive difficulty walkthrough. This is part 8, the Foundry, part 2. So we're gonna do some more exploration of the Foundry dungeon, and we're gonna be getting the second crystal. That is basically another power source for the Guardian that we need him to destroy. Sort of the first, a lot of corruption that is going to let us get to the Tree of Life. And that is, maybe that's where the game kinda really starts, like the big second part of the game starts there in the Tree of Life. So I don't really remember what I was talking in the previous video, because I actually just, I sometimes record something else, and after a few days I record like the second part or the third part. Sometimes I record it like one sitting, and sometimes I do not. So this time I did not, and I don't remember really. So something about old games, I think, and about me being a gamer in the old days. I think it was around that subject. To change it a little, actually, I was because I've been talking about Fallout and I've been playing a lot of it. I've been continuing the main story quests a little. There are some things I really don't like about this Fallout, and I guess I haven't really named them. I have named like a few, but I haven't really got into it really. And since I'm not going to do a review, and since this is all like not really that difficult gameplay, I thought I might talk a little more about Fallout, and specifically the things I don't like. I think I talked about the dialogue system. I think it's one of the worst dialogue systems that exist ever. I think I also did talk about the bugs. Jesus Christ, guys, I mean, I like lightly touch about the bugs, but that doesn't even give you an idea on how much fucking bugs you're going to encounter. You know those AAA games that sometimes came out with some bugs, here and there, and you might encounter them, and maybe you haven't encountered them at all? Well, there is no fucking way that you will encounter a lot of bugs in Fallout 4. It's just like that. Just from the top of my head, the dialogue system is buggy as fucking hell. Objects will get in your way, you will get the camera inside your fucking head, or inside someone's body, or someone will get in front of the camera, and I had instances where a fucking enemy was attacking me while I was talking. Jesus. There was another really weird bug when I just couldn't get out of it. I don't know how I get out of it. At some point in the game, I picked up, I'm sure that I did this, I picked up a vodka bottle. Like a vodka with actual vodka in it. And somehow, from that point onwards, I had the vodka bottle like glued to every single weapon that I equipped. So if I grabbed the weapon and got into the third person camera, because in the first person you won't see it, because the camera was like kind of like the very bottom of the pistol, like where you grab the weapon, it was like right there, so you couldn't see it in the first camera. But I sometimes changed the third camera because I sneak a lot, and it was fucking there. And then I equipped another weapon, and it was still there, and it never got away. And I tried like dropping the vodka, like the bottle, the only bottle that I had in the inventory, and it didn't work. And I just kept playing, I just say fuck it. I kept playing. At some point I went back to the camera and it wasn't there anymore, and I don't know what caused it, but I swear to fucking God, I spent like 5 hours with a vodka bottle like attached to every single fucking gun I had. Did Bethesda did some kind of quality assurance on this game? Were they ever have some kind of quality assurance, some testing done? Because it does seems like they finish it and they turn it for the publisher to just release it. It really looks like that, because we have here bugs that have been like from Fallout 3. Is Bethesda this fucking horrible with bugs? Once I thought that the worst companies with when talking about bugs were like Obsidian. Sadly, I have to mention it, right? Obsidian. I love Obsidian. I love the writing of Obsidian. But Jesus, the bugs. Jesus, the bugs of the games of Obsidian are so fucking bad. And then I guess, wow, see, we will have to say DICE and Electronic Arts. Like they're fucking like Battlefield 4. Jesus fucking Christ! I think it's fixed now, but no one even cares about it because like only the real fanatics keep playing Battlefield 4. But it was never fixed until 2 years later, kind of. It was never fucking fixed. Like the game release crashing. They do not do quality testing. I really think that they do not do quality testing on this thing anymore. Like they don't fucking care. They don't fucking care anymore. I don't think Bethesda cares about the bugs. I don't think they care. Like you have to see it to believe it. The amount of bugs that game has. And you put up with them, right? Because you said, okay, it's an open world, it's a huge game, but you don't have to actually put up with it. Because, again, let me take an example on Witcher 3. Look at Witcher 3. It has a huge fucking map that takes 15 minutes from one point to the next on horseback. So the map is really fucking huge. And you can grab a lot of stuff, do a lot of quests, a lot of contracts, main quests, random monsters, all kinds of stuff. And I swear to fucking God, I cross my fucking fingers, I never encounter a single fucking bug. I don't think I remember a single fucking bug about that game. Like there were some stuff that were annoying, like some stuff in the inventory that were annoying, but it was things that were designed that way, that later were fixed. I think they were fixed. But a bug, something that is notoriously a bug, and there is no fucking patch. You know that's the worst part of Bethesda. There is no fucking patch. They haven't even talked about fucking releasing a huge fucking patch. This game needs like the last patch of The Witcher 3 was like 10 to 15 gigabytes. That I was kinda annoyed by it. Wait, what? A patch of a 15 gigabyte patch? And if you read all the fixes, there were fucking tons of fixes. But CD Projekt was on top of the box from day one with Witcher 3. That's why we didn't notice them. But Bethesda? How? The game released like a week ago. How much was it? Well, when I'm recording this, it is like 17th of November. So when it was released, when it was fucking released this game? 2 weeks ago. I don't remember when it was released. Like less than 2 weeks ago. No patch. Like for the most glaring fucking issues, like the dialogue system, the fucking camera that goes anywhere it likes. Like there are game crashing bugs. There are crashing, and they already found a save game that corrupts your fucking save, and you cannot go further into the game. And I know they found it because everyone is just complaining about it. But Bethesda is still keeping silent. Are they not gonna fix the game, or are they just gonna wait, you know, for tons of the fucking DLCs to release patches with it? It's a AAA game. We don't actually have to put up with this shit. Because when you spend $60 fucking dollars on a AAA game, you expect it to run well. You expect it to be tested and why would I bother, right? Talking about this? Because look at fucking Rocksteady and Batman Arkham Knight. Look at what they did to the PC users. How long it took to release the PC version of that game? 6 months? And I don't know if it even works right now. Like, right at this moment, I know the PC game released because they also gave all the other Batman games for free, kind of, quote unquote, when you when you bought that Batman Arkham Knight, that fucking piece of shit game that is not even worth it without the bugs. Like they also threw in all the rest of the Batman games. So I guess if you never played the other Batman games, it might be worth it, maybe. But if you play them, it's just why would you buy that? This is a horrible story, literally a horrible story, a horrible combat system that is made that is a lot worse than before, believe it or not. And I don't want to get into it, but look at the disrespectful thing that they did to PC gamers, like. And that's the biggest disappointment of the year. If I do a year in what's wrong with in the series, and I do a what's wrong with 2015, I'm probably going to trash Batman Arkham Knight as the worst disappointment of the year. Because what else do we have for disappointment? I mean, Fallout 4 has a lot of troubles. Oh, and another thing that I don't like about Fallout 4, where's the fucking karma system? That was a cool thing. Why did they scrap it? And this is not an error. This was on purpose. They scrapped it on purpose. So I have to wonder, why? What did they saw in the karma system that was wrong? I mean, before the Fallout 4, you couldn't go around the wasteland just killing everybody, because you eventually going to have bad karma with people. Like, people wouldn't give you quests because you were a horrible psychotic, right? And yeah, you could play like a horrible psychotic, but it had consequences. And what you want in an RPG, exactly that the things that you do change the environment or the people and how they treat you, right? That is a good thing. Now it's gone forever. Now everyone will give you every single fucking quest anyway, even if you are a fucking psychotic that kills everybody on, like, if you like someone that's carrying a hat and then you like decapitate that person just to get the hat, no problem. You'll just get every single fucking quest from the people around that person that doesn't have a fucking head anymore. There's no trouble, and the factions all just give 3 fucking shits about them. You can change factions wherever you want. There is no fucking consequence. What happened here? The only thing that I can come up with is the same fucking like virus. It's a virus. It's a virus of the fucking mind in developers. That is, make the game approachable to anyone. I mean, get every single quest, whether you act like a psychopath or you're a good person. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter if you play these games to be a hero, or you play these games to be a fucking horrible villain, which is fine either way, right? Like Mass Effect. You play these games to create a persona that it might give you fun. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you are an evil villain or a good hero. It doesn't matter if you are in between. It doesn't matter if you want to like make your own decisions and see where you end up with. Because you will not end up anywhere. No one cares. No one cares what you are. They will all treat you the same. And I just think that's a horrible fucking mistake. A really, really bad mistake. One of the worst mistakes that Fallout 4 does. And then there is this whole thing about the first-person shooter aspect of Fallout 4, which is no more like Fallout 3 or New Vegas. It's not when you point and shoot, the bullet will usually go where you're pointing. Like, they wanted to give the aspect of a first-person shooter to this game, but it just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work because the game engine and how it is handled, the first-person shooting, is not at all like a first-person shooting. If it were like a good first-person shooting game, like I don't know, any first-person shooter that does actually a decent job about it, it were fine. It would have been fine. But no, it works like shit. So you actually have to use bats. Anyway, they don't actually explain bats to you because they don't want you to use bats. They want everyone that can get, like a 5-year-old, your grandmother, and special needs people, you know, because saying retarded is like a bad thing now for some reason in society. They want everybody to be able to play the game. That's why playing in normal difficulty and hard even is so fucking easy that I cannot wrap my head around it. Why would anyone play on normal difficulty? What's the point if you can kill everything with a few shots? Unless it's a legendary, right? What is the point of not having a combat situation that can kill you? That can actually kill you. And I mean, you use a steam pack and the steam pack heals you immediately. But when you change to very hard or survival, the steam packs heal you gradually. So you can't do that fucking trick about healing really fast, you know, and then continue to fight. I think normal is a fucking disgrace of that difficulty, and I will never understand anyone who plays on normal. There is no challenge there. Why do you play a Fallout when you have no danger of dying? What's the point of finding a new place, potentially dangerous, but having no fear of dying? Because you are already overpowered, right? And maybe the first few levels are not like that, but when you have like level 10 and beyond, you can kill everything that's not legendary. And I'm rambling away. So this was part 2 of the Foundry, and we'll keep talking about the bad things of Fallout 4 in part 3. Thank you for watching, and take care.